Hey, yeah, hey. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. We fucking made it. We're at the end of the week, right? There's nothing but joy to in celebrating that. And with that, I'm going to give you the vibes of this morning. I'm still waking up, y'all. I've been up for about 2 hours or a little bit more, but I'm still waking up. So in the meantime, I got to remind myself and remind everybody else that what? Step one, wake up early, gonna rise in the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Oh, what happened to my song? Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath. I got shit to do. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. Come on. One step at a time. Yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this shit every day. Hey, wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Hey, wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 What? Life ain't easy. Ups and downs, just like every different season, y'all. Sometimes I'm high, other days I'm barely breathing, y'all. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, y'all. Negative thoughts are poison the rock. Hey! Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. So I can fake it till I make it. Come on. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time. It's how you operate a cadence. So flow, you grow, you show yourself the foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. What? I know that I like to do it. Come on in, y'all. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man. I'll take it. Come on. Hey. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Hey, wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. It is. I feel good anyway. Even though, good morning, Interior Rue. Good morning, Ghost. Good morning, Protagonist. Yes, salute. Good morning, Johnny. Good morning. You know, today is a good day. I'm still, shaking off yesterday, right? My days are long. I get up in the morning about 6:30, and I start my day prepping for thank you, protagonist, keeping up with the likes. If you're coming in on IG, give the hearts. And if you're coming in on YouTube, give the thumbs up or Facebook. As a matter of fact, let me go to Facebook because I need to do something really quickly. Make sure that I can interact with the Facebook crew. Okay, so let me do that. Let me do that. Uh, Let me do that first. Make sure I can pull them into the conversation. Good morning, Kev. Good morning on Facebook, aka Protagonist on YouTube and IG. I love that you're jumping around. So back to my long days. I get up in the morning and I prepare for the show, and then I go right into work and I go into doing all the other things that I need to do. And I'll be tired, y'all, by the end of the day. But yesterday, hey, oh, good morning. Yesterday, went down to San Gennaro Fest in Little Italy by Chinatown, and I had a great time. I haven't been to the San Gennaro Feast in a long, long, long time. All right. And Every time I go, I always think that I'm gonna want all this food. But as I got older, my stomach, my digestive system. Hey Zen, good morning. My digestive system can't handle a lot of stuff. And since I'm older and I know that my digestive system is out of whack, I can't fully enjoy stuff like the San Gennaro Fest like I really want to. Okay. That's the whole feast in Little Italy that they do every year, Zen, where all the restaurants come out and they set up out in the street and they have the festival. They have rides for kids and adults if you want to get on. And it's in Little Italy. I don't know when the last day is, but I went last night. Yeah, my boo picked me up and we went. And it was nice. But again, I have become so conscious, and I don't know if this happens to anybody else. Um, as they get older, or maybe if you just have digestive issues in general. I understand. Y'all remember that commercial when the lady used to carry the toilet, but drag the toilet behind her? Right. And I used to be like, why the fuck can't people hold their doo doo? Or why they can't hold their pee? I'm people. I'm people. I'm people now. I'm the people that I was asking about. You know, I guess then. I don't know. I'm still asking that question because I feel like I did some of the hunting on this. My aggression picks up when I want something. I go for it. And I kind of did that. You know. And so I couldn't enjoy all the food that was out there. Good morning, Angel. We missed you. I didn't want to take the risk in eating all the different delightful foods that was out there because I didn't want my stomach to flip. I don't know who lives that kind of life, but that's me now. So I did indulge in some clams. Right. And I did get myself a lobster claw, the pastry, and I brought that home and I brought, for me and my mother, because my mother says she don't eat fire food. And most of the food out there was fire food. Everything was like on the grill or whatever the case may be. And so I bought her back, I bought back the lobster claw pastry because it's big and we can share it. Right. So I did that. Hey, Theo, good morning. And then, of course, jumped into a bar and drank, right? Because you got to drink in a bar to be able to pee, right? So when I had to pee, I was like, let's bar hop. The fuck? That's how you get around using the bathroom. Good morning, Pat. Oh, wait a fuck minute. Angel said, good morning. I missed y'all, but I've been booed up in California. Just got back this morning. I'm loving it. I was booed up yesterday too. And I was out in public. Y'all know when y'all start to date people or whatever, you start to wonder, okay, when we gonna start, going out in public and doing dates and shit like that. Well, baby, I'm outside with mine. I'm outside. I'm still breaking down my walls bit by bit, brick by brick, because relationships have been hard. So, a lot of us are moving cautiously to make sure that, we're in it, and they're in it, that kind of shit. But I had a great time. Zen, you should go check it out. It's so much fun. You and Eric would love it. Now, for those that are trying to watch their weight and can't eat a lot of shit, I suggest you just pass it by. The crazy thing is so many people out there. Hey, Hearts of Fire. Hey, Madison. Hey, Natalia. It's so many people out there that I saw my girlfriend Doris and her sister and niece, and all of them took a picture, and they were out there at the San Gennaro Fest. And everywhere I walked, I looked, but I couldn't see them. I didn't see them anywhere. It was so many people out there. Wait, Zen. Wait a minute. I said, remember the days when you could hold. I said, remember the commercial when the lady was dragging the toilet behind her, and when I used to see that commercial, I used to be like, I don't the fuck understand why she can't hold her doo doo, right? I was like, people need to get it together. Well, I said I am people now. I can't hold my pee, and I can't hold my if my stomach flip, I'm going to make booms. I got to. I got to do it. Right. So now I can relate. And now Zen jumped on here talking about, so Eric is people also. I have to carry around dew wipes in my bag. Just in case it hits. Damn it, you got that shit right. Always have wet wipes on your ass. You know what's so crazy? I'm going to tell y'all something about me that y'all going to think that this is really crazy. Only a few people know this about me, but now the whole fucking world is going to know this because you know what? I don't give a fuck. Who going to get me? Who gonna come after me and say, "Oh my God, you disgusting"? So I do what I need to do. But let me tell you what. Where's Damaris and Donovan this morning? Because they know I've been doing this shit for years. For years, because you know, when you live in your car and you gotta pee and you gotta worry about traffic and shit like that, you gotta be creative. See, men could just flip out their peens and pee outside the door, out the window, whatever the fuck they want to do, right? Women, we got to go through the whole thing of pulling all our clothes down. Our whole big old asses are out in the open, and we got to pee out in public. Ratchet, right? And so one of the things that I've been doing for years, hey, blissfully evolving. Wait, ooh, say got my makeup and hair for my bridesmaids duties. Got to do the eyes and nails. Girl, you informed like I was 3 weeks ago. All right. I just did my nails over yesterday. And you know what? I got so damn cheap in my older days. I looked down at my feet and I was like, I'm gonna skip my feet because these motherfuckers are not getting $100 out of me today. The fuck? I did do my nails though. I did do my nails. And since nobody licking my toes, it don't matter. They clean. The polish is just 3 weeks old, but it still look good. Okay. Yup. Yup. Protect. Well, let me get back to telling y'all what I do. So I keep, the plastic cups in my car, the ones you drink out of and throw away. I keep them in my car because when I got to pee, guess what? Dixie. Dixie gets the piss. It do. I remember when I had the car accident in 2016, my anxieties were triggered, of course, because I was in a car accident. And the truck that hit me it was a box delivery truck. And it hit me. They were parked behind me. Okay. They were parked behind me. I didn't give a fuck. My anxieties were so bad. I had a big cup of coffee that I was still drinking. I actually poured my coffee out, right? Hunched up, I had pants on. I didn't have a dress on. Pulled my whole pants all the way down and kneeled in my car and pissed in the cup. And when I looked in my rearview mirror, they were looking at me. But I was like, fuck that. Y'all hit me. My anxieties are bad and I got to pee. Right? And so now, if I'm traveling long places or I think I'm going to be stuck in traffic, I carry cups in my car, but I've been doing this for years because listen, but the bladder control got real. Like do them Kegels, y'all. I'm gonna start. Y'all have those Kegel balls, and this is a coffee with friends after dark type of topic, but I'm gonna inject this real quick because I got to remind myself. I have these Kegel balls that you just put in you and you wear them all day, and it forces your vagina to do Kegel exercises because I forget. I forget to do the Kegel exercises. And so I need to remind myself to go sterilize my balls that's in my lingerie drawer and shove them things up my woo-ha so that I could get this situation under control because sister travel, she need to be near a bathroom. That's it and that's all. But good morning. Happy fucking Thursday. Are you huntable is the topic today. Are you huntable? What the fuck does that mean? That came out of a conversation we were having yesterday. And it was so, it left me in such awe and it left me questioning myself. And you know what? I meant to ask my boo last night if he felt that I was huntable. And I'm still going to ask him today to see what he says, right? Because, I think a person that wants to hunt you would know whether you're huntable or not, right? And so I'm going to ask him if he felt I was huntable or if he felt that, I was a bit unapproachable, right? Because, you know, I find that when I really like something, I hunt for it myself. But I don't want to be that aggressive, right? Because I'm really girly on the inside, but I'm not going to let some shit that I want get by me. Right. So then when you said I'm huntable because I was out with my boo last night, I'm not sure. Did he hunt me or did I hunt him? I'm trying to figure it out because I move like a dude sometimes. But I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him. All right. Um, Sorry, I type risk it all day long. Wait, protagonist says that ain't weird. We pissing cups at the doctor's office. Thank you, protagonist. You right. I'll take that moment of comfort and understanding. All right. Heart to Fire said they sell things for women drivers and weak bladders. I'm not ready. I don't even want to wear panties. Okay. Heart to Fire. I don't want to wear no posies because what's the posy gonna stick to? I didn't have no panties on last night. Right? What's the posy gonna stick to? You telling me to wear them panties that they got now that you could piss in and walk around, but I don't want to smell. I mean, I'm just saying. Johnny said I came back in on Raw saying sterilize my balls. I'm thinking these balls are somewhere in the drawer or box. They are. They're in my lingerie drawer and they're Kegel balls. All right. They're Kegel balls. And so, you know, I haven't used them in a really long time, but I'm going to start using them. Good morning, Reek. Reek the God. Good morning. I know, Cheryl Lee, it did sound weird when I said sterilize them damn balls, but some of y'all motherfuckers need sterilized balls. We talked about that the other day, though. But good morning. Good morning. Y'all know this is Coffee with Friends, and today's topic is, are you huntable? I had a couple of questions. And I am Jacinta. Wasn't it you? Good morning, I am Jacinta. Wasn't it you who said, bring that shit back? Are you huntable? Right? Are you approachable? In other words, right? And we kind of talked about this and we talk about how the men, well, I know I expect men to be hunters, right? But ladies, some of y'all, are y'all huntable? And that was the question that we left off with last week. And it gave me food for thought. And I had to think about that. Am I huntable? Am I a person that if somebody is interested in me, would they hunt me? I don't know. I'm trying to reflect back and see who hunted me aggressively. I mean, there has been some that have hunted me aggressively, but I'm trying to figure out if I've had these experiences where people really hunted me down or, they it kind of just happened. No, I've been hunted. Fuck that shit. I've been hunted. I think I'm huntable to a point, but I also think there are times that I am unapproachable. Right. And so I got to be more conscious of that. What are y'all thoughts? Do you think you are huntable? There's a lot of people around here that say that they're single, that they can't find relationships and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But do they ever ask themselves if they are huntable? And what the fuck does that mean? Pat said, Robin, they have contraptions that women can put over themselves so you can urinate in it and tie it up and throw it away. You can stand up or sit down. For real? Because y'all don't, for real. I need it. Because if you plan on, if I make a day outing in the city, I always have to plan my bathroom spots, right? Even when I walk my 4 or 5 miles, right? Now it's so weird because I also think the bathroom thing is a mental thing. I also think it's connected to my anxieties because there's some days I can go hours without feeling like I need to use the bathroom. And then there's some days that I just got to pee every 5 minutes. All right, well, that's different, Ghost. We're talking about if you're single. Ghost says, I'm in a relationship, so I'm not huntable anymore. Wait a minute. See, Ghost, this is where you be losing me, though. You're in a relationship, right? But it's kind of like an open relationship where you could sex other people, right? So in that case, aren't you still a little bit huntable? And aren't you still hunting? Right? I don't know. The baby, that's me. What part is you? Because I done said a lot of stuff. The pee part, you can't hold your pee. That's you. Hey, Jello. Good morning. Us women gotta, and I'm gonna tell you that. Right. I am the center. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. I am the center said in a relationship at Ghost, right, Robin? But he is in a relationship because we know we got them on here as a couple, but they also have an open relationship, which I respect. And the mere fact that they, opened up and shared that with us here, I respect that, right? And I mean, but I'm trying to figure out, Ghost, if you still out there sexing, aren't you hunting and aren't you huntable? I'm asking. I need you to answer that. The P part. Yes, the baby. The P part. It be so embarrassing. You be out on dates. You be like, I gotta pee. But I'm so glad I don't date younger men. And this is probably one of my big I'm coming Jello. This is one of my big reasons in not dating young men. Because if you 35 trying to date me at 55 and I tell you I got to pee, you at 35, I don't know if you understand the urgency of that, right? But a man my age or close to my age is gonna be like, you got to pee? Okay, let's go. Let's figure this shit the fuck out. Telling you. Okay. Um, okay. So see but you're still huntable. Ghost said, I'm not huntable for relationship, just ass. I'm fucking dead. Um, I'm dead. So Ghost is not huntable for a relationship, but he's huntable for ass. I'm putting the guest link up for those that want to join on YouTube and Facebook. Okay. And if you want to join on IG, hop on the video. All right. You know how to get on. And if you see that I have a guest on, that should not stop you if you want to get on. It should not stop you from joining the live. Request to join the live. I will pull you in. I can have multiple guests on at the same time. Right? I can. Jello, are you coming on or did you hit that by mistake? Maybe by mistake. I would love to see your lovely face, even though you're my neighbor. All right. Um, Wait, let me go up. Protagonist says, I'm hunting the bag. The birds will flock over. Not the fucking birds will flock over. You hunting the bag. The birds will flock over. Okay, got it. Natalia said that going to the bathroom is real. Thank you, y'all. I'm so glad. Listen, see, Coffee with Friends, I love you motherfuckers because when this bathroom shit really started fucking with me, I was embarrassed by it. But now I'm like, fuck it, I got to pee. Right? Natalia said that going to the bathroom is real. Like I avoid eating and drinking certain things depending on what my day looks like. And baby, I was at the San Gennaro feast last night. And I smelled stuff and I looked at stuff and I was like, that should look good. But I know if I eat it, I'm gonna have to pee or doo doo. And it fucks up your whole entertainment, you know, plan, kind of. But I still make the best of it. The fuck? I just gotta watch what I eat when I'm out and about because it's one thing to have to pee. It's another thing to have to shit. Okay? It's another thing to have to shit. Um, are you huntable? Protagonist said, oh, Zen said at protagonist, I'm mad. I'm so mad at the person that hurt you. You are worthy. You matter. You deserve happiness and love. Yes. Let him know. I'm telling you, protagonist is on here. He's healing right in front of our eyes. It just takes time. Hey, Chef, you, good morning. People, you can tell when people are hurt based on the responses that they give. We see it every day on this show. We know those that are working on their healing process, right? And like I say, people always ask me, how long you gonna be in your healing process? Well, not people, just one or two people fucking ask me that. And I was like, as long as I feel like it. There's always gonna be new shit I gotta heal from. The fuck? I should stay in my healing season, right? Nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you. But are you huntable? Zen said, I want to know that about Ghost too. Well, Ghost just said he's not huntable for a relationship, but he's huntable for ass. That means you still huntable. I mean, huntable is just the ability of someone being able to approach you and court you, without difficulty, right? And although in your example you're not courting the person, but they still got to be able to feel comfortable approaching you to give up their cookies, right? We're gonna have Ghost and Fancy K on Coffee with Friends After Dark on September 30th because I love them. I love how open. And let me tell you something. People been living in relationships like this for years. But I find that the black community is just openly talking about being in open type relationships. Like the first open dialogue I had with someone that had an open relationship was with my gay male friend. And I had to call out that he was gay because that was the first experience. And so when he said to me, I have an open relationship with my man, and I talked about this briefly the other day, I was like, what? We don't what? We do that? Right? Now, black folks never talked about it, but more and more people are being open about the types of relationships they have. There's no cookie cutter relationship. And that's why I tell people, mind your business what people are fucking doing in their bedrooms. Mind your business. And in their relationship, if they happy, I'm happy for them. Protagonist said, thanks, Zen, but I love myself now more than ever. And the more I love myself, the more I don't care. But that's the part, right? And it's beautiful that you love yourself, right? So, protagonist, you're not huntable. That's what you're saying. You're not huntable. Is that what you're saying? Some of the points that I wanted to ask around are you huntable, right? Um, some look to be hunted and some prefer to be prey. Which are you? Which person are you? Do you want to be the hunter or do you want to be the prey? I want to be the prey. But sometimes I hunt a little bit. But I want to be the prey. Which one do you want to be? Hey, Soulful BBW. Natalia said, isn't everyone huntable in a way? If you like someone, I think you will make yourself more available to be hunted. At least I think so. I don't know. Right? Has anybody on here been interested in someone, right? But did not approach the person because they were not huntable? Did you ever like someone, want to date someone, want to take someone out on a date, but did not know how to approach them because they didn't feel approachable, aka huntable? Okay. Uhu said this idiot changed the password to the Wi-Fi like hunters do. He needs to be shot. Your boo changed the password on the Wi-Fi. The baby, me too. The baby said I'm a little of both. I think I'm a little of both too. Right. And you know, it's crazy. Like I want to be prey, but don't fucking hunt me if I'm not interested in you. See, that's the risk. Like I've had motherfuckers hunt me that I wasn't interested in. I just told this story yesterday. How this one guy, he kind of stalked me a little bit, correction officers. I don't me. I don't mess with them. No, that was my first correction officer experience and my last. All right. He stalked me a little bit, right? And one day he asked me if I wanted to go to his Christmas party. The correction officers, they have the Christmas party, and you get to go and look at all the hotties and shit like that. And so I was like, okay, I'll go to the Christmas party. But I had a question. I said, what are you going to introduce me as? Right? And he was like, no, first he said, you're going to the Christmas party with me. And I was like, yes. He was like, so when you're walking around and other men try to talk to you or whatever, what are you going to tell them? I said, what you mean what I'm going to tell them? Why does that matter? Like, what the fuck? We got to do an interview before I go to a party? I said, what do you think I'm going with you to the Christmas party as? He said, his girlfriend. I said, no, sir. The fuck? I, no. I wasn't showing that much interest. And so mm, I ran from that, right? I think I'm a little of both too. And when he kept pursuing me, I got annoyed. And I was like, you stalking me now. So I don't know. Like I'm a little of both. Don't overhunt me though. You gotta see, throw the hunt bait out. See if I'm interested and then keep hunting if I'm responding. But if I'm not responding, motherfucker, that's stalking. I'm just saying. Um, I am to say I feel like I hunted my husband and he did the rest. What? I swear I did it. I think I did it too. I hunted the motherfucker. I had to. Okay. I had to. Johnny Leon Hill said, I'm thinking back because I'm not sure if I've ever been hunted. So I'm not sure if I'm huntable. But women are so crafty. I might have been hunted and didn't know. Because that's how I do it. I hunt your ass on the DL because I really want you to hunt me. But if I really like you, I'm going to hunt you in my way. That's a good point, Johnny, right? You don't know if you've been hunted because women are crafty. That's a good point. I'm having a hot flash. I'm having a hard morning this morning, y'all. My stomach has been bothering me all morning. I tossed and turned from 4 o'clock this morning. And this is all because you get older and some people suffer from digestive issues. And that's me. Protagonist says, I'm 35 and drink 5 bottles of water to start the day. I stay pissing unapologetically. Wait a minute. You start the morning off with 5 bottles of water, 5 16-ounce bottles of water. See, I try to drink one of these in the morning. This is 34 ounces. I try to drink one of these in the morning, which is, a lot. And you're saying you drink 5 16 ounces or 5 8-ounce glasses. What you said 5 bottles, that's 16 ounces. Wow. Mm. Jello, I think you hit the video by mistake. I accepted you to join a couple of times, but then nothing happened. So if you're still there and you want to join, just let me know. Oh my God. I'm sweating, y'all. I'm sweating. All right. Wait, protagonist said, and I shit on any toilet. Well, wait, what about that, y'all? Do y'all shit on any toilet as y'all get older? I used to have a thing where I didn't shit in public bathrooms. That changed. That absolutely did change, right? Because my body is like, nah, you're going to go to the bathroom and let this go wherever the fuck you are. I remember going out to a club in Queens, and I know this is gross, but I remember going out to a club in Queens, and I was all dressed up, cute, excited. As soon as I parked my car, my stomach flipped. I ran in the club, didn't even get a chance to say hi to anybody, ran looking for the bathroom. Why the fuck this club had one of them single bathrooms? Like the ones that people just be online for waiting for the bathroom. I came out the bathroom from blowing the shit up. There was a line out there. I was like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. And I just got to the party. So it wasn't even a situation where I could just be like, I'm leaving. And I know they probably said, damn, the bitch just got here. She ain't drink shit. So her stomach fucked up already. It happens. Georgie said, I dehydrate myself on road trips. I can't drink a lot of water if I want to be out. So this is just not happening to me, I see. And this is why I love bringing shit to Coffee with Friends, because this is how I find out y'all got some similar shits too. I love it. I love it. Zen said at protagonist, and that's amazing in itself. But here's the rub. If you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody else. So the fact that you love yourself means you are halfway there. Keep going. See? That's why I said protagonist is healing right in front of us. Because he acts like he can't love nobody else. He acts like he's just focusing on the bag, and he is focusing on the bag. But the one thing that he said that Zen picked up on is that he's loving himself right now. And that's a beautiful thing, because without that, you couldn't love nobody else. Thank you, Zen. That's the kind of support that we that we need for each other. That's the healing happening right in front of us. All right. Keep that shit going. Johnny said, I agree as well. Don't stay in that place of hurt. It will rob you of your possible happiness in a new relationship. A lot of motherfuckers are scared. A lot of motherfuckers are scared, right? And does fear keep us from being huntable, or from keep you from hunting? Past hurt, past relationships, does that impact your ability to be hunted or to be the hunter? What are we thinking about that? Protagonist says, my next relationship will be a financial commitment. I ain't interested in love the way this country portrays it anymore. Forget how the country portrays love, right? What is it you feel? And you know what? I understand what you're saying, protagonist, because, every time I come out of a relationship and I'm hurt, I say shit like, fuck this shit. Like, I remember saying one time in my life that I give up on love. I don't even want love. I just want the comfort of living, right? I just want to travel. I just want to be happy, right? But you can't help it. When you meet somebody that you really like and you care about, you can't always control your emotions, all right? You might not want love, but love might find you, protagonist, and I believe it will. Good morning, Juanita. Protagonist says, I'm 100% not huntable. Damn. Amazon said, at protagonist, could it be that the fear of being hurt again prevents you from allowing women to get to you? I just asked that. See, I'm getting to the comments now. But that's a great question. So Amazon 46 Triple D asked the question that anybody on here can answer. Could it be that the fear of being hurt again prevents you from allowing women to get at you? Now, this question is for the women as well, right? Does the fear of being hurt prevent you from being hunted? Protagonist says, I'm interested in a few shorties, but I know I'm toxic, so I just fall back. What? Kudos to you, protagonist. Protagonist says, I'm interested in a few shorties. Key phrase, but I know I'm toxic, so I just fall back. You know why that sound good to me? Because a lot of toxic motherfuckers don't know they toxic, right? And even when they know they're toxic, they still go out there and hunt and pour all that toxic shit onto the next person. So the mere fact that you are in touch with the fact that you know you are toxic, right? I don't know what that means as it relates to your toxic ways, that how you move in your toxic ways. But the mere fact that you know you're toxic and you don't want to put that onto somebody else, so you consciously make a decision to say, I'm not going to be huntable and I'm not going to hunt until I work on this toxic shit I got going on. Now, I have a question, because this can also keep us single forever, right? I have a question. Do we think that we're ever fully healed? Like, do people think, now I see a comment on here that said we're always healing from, Theo said you'll always have something to heal from. Yes, you'll always have something to heal from, which tells me that, when people say, it's almost like when people say, I'm not going to get married until I have enough money. I'm not going to have a baby until I have enough money, right? But I had a baby at 16 and I didn't get a chance to think about none of that shit and I survived, right? And so there's probably people walking around like protagonists going, I'm not going to hunt this person and I'm not going to be huntable because I'm toxic and I'm healing. But at what point? At what point do you say, okay, I have done enough of the work on myself, even though the work is not done? Because unpacking shit and healing from shit could take forever. It could take a lifetime. And like Theo said, we're always healing from something. So at what point do we make a conscious decision to say, okay, I've done enough work, right? I'm ready to get out there, even though I know that I still have some things to work on myself, but I'm ready to get out there and date. At what point do you do that? You can't wait until all the toxic shit is gone, until you feel you're all the way healed. Because does that ever happen? Right? I don't think it ever happens. That's why for me, and when I'm dating right now, I will express certain things to the person that I like. The person that I think that I could have something with, right? I'm going to let them know what my fears are. I'm going to let them know a lot of things about me so that they know that I'm still working on stuff, right? That comes with communication. We're not going to be able to be 1,000% perfect before entering another relationship. right? So at what point, protagonist, will you give yourself grace to say, okay, I deserve this shorty, and be able to still work on your healing process? I'm asking because I don't know. Georgie said, well, it's good, protagonist, that you aren't out to hurt others. I think it's beautiful. I do. Theo said, I think you have to get to a point of choosing to heal. That part. I said my stomach was fucked up and here I am drinking coffee. That part. I think you have to get to a point of choosing to heal. This is from Theo. So you learn how to do it in a way that allows you to work on it in a transparent way. And even if you're in a relationship, Theo, right? Because once you choose to heal, right? And you're working on it in a transparent way. At what point do you allow yourself to be huntable or to go hunt? Oh, Aquanda. You know what? I can't with y'all. Wait a minute. Aquanda Evans said, Instagram tripping. I'm not a hunter nor a prey. I'm a stalker. I just fucking said, stay away from the fucking stalkers. At least you admit it. At least you admit it. Anybody on here been stalked? Anybody on here been stalked? Damn. I told y'all about my little stalker. Whatever. My other question was, and I think I asked it briefly, but I don't think anybody answered it here. Those that like to be hunters, right? What are some of the things that stops you from hunting the person that you're interested in? I'm asking. So for those that like to hunt, what are some things that stop you from hunting the person that you're interested in? Now, for me, since I did admit that I got a little bit of hunt in me, what would stop me? Because I don't want to be the hunter. That's the only thing that would stop me. If I'm interested and I like you, I'm going to hunt you a little bit. I'm going to hunt you, yeah, I'm going to hunt you a little bit. But I don't really want to be identified as the hunter. I want to hunt you on a DL. Like Johnny said, he thinking back, but he can't remember if he was hunted. But he said women have sly ways of doing it. I want to be that person. I want to be the person that has the sly ways of hunting my man. Georgie said, your weirdo is out there. I'm just saying. Amazon 46 triple D. Now, Amazon, let me read your shit because I already know. The fuck? Amazon 46 triple D said, I'm both. I've always been approachable. But like you, Roy, if I see someone I'm attracted to, I will throw out hints and or flirts. No, she No, she really, Juanita. Now, I just got to be honest, right? You are very approachable. You are, right? But let me tell you something, baby. When she sees something she like, ain't nothing DL about it. You're not going to have to be like Johnny Leon Hill and be like, let me think back and see if somebody tried to hunt me. This is going to be a whole Viola David, what the fuck, Viola moment, okay? In the movie The Woman King, Juanita is no joke. If she sees something she likes, she will let them know. Okay, she might even touch them. The fuck. Protagonist said, "I know I've been hunted because I kept getting accused of cheating." So you're huntable, but you have consciously removed yourself from the hunt by making yourself not huntable, right? Because you feel that you have some toxic shit that you have to deal with. What about those that like to hunt? What prevents you from hunting the person that you're interested in? Like protagonist said, he kind of answered that question before I asked it. He said he's interested in two shorties, right? I think that's what it was, right? A few shorties, two shorties, I don't know. But he's not going to hunt them because he's toxic, right? So he made a conscious decision to not hunt that person. That's what's stopping him from hunting the women that he's interested in. Georgie said, Aquanda, did they say you couldn't comment that? They stay warning about my choices of words. Yes, IG and Facebook, they on some shit. That's why I tell y'all motherfuckers join YouTube, because the IG and Facebook words and shit, they will tell you you can't comment this, you can't comment that. I thought this was a social platform. Like now they keep fucking censoring us. We gotta I on purpose misspell words when I'm cussing and shit on social media, when I'm typing shit, and I misspell other words that are not curse words, but they might be deemed derogatory, right? That Facebook and IG don't allow. And I misspell them just so that I could get my fucking words out there. But Facebook and IG is on some shit. So thank you, Aquanda, for hopping over to YouTube. All right. Um, Georgie said maybe I should maybe I should try to down 5 when I wake up, because I almost drink none a day. What? Georgie, your skin, your body needs the water. You gotta drink the water. Let me tell you something. I have been drinking 2.5 to 3 of these a day. And let me tell you the difference that I see in my skin, right? I was starting to get, because when you go through menopause, you get like a dry skin, right? It's sort of like those that suffer with diabetes, they get like a dry skin. And my legs started to get like that dry, scaly look, like you couldn't see it, but I could see it. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And it didn't matter how much lotion or oil that I put on that spot on my leg. It was like, nah, bitch, you need the water from the inside. I started drinking this water and my skin is smooth, no more dry patches. The water is important. I see the changes it has made in my body over the last couple of months. Oh, they deleted your account? The fuck? Hey, Fancy K, good morning. Good morning. All right. Protagonist said, wait, 5 16-ounce. Wow. That's a lot. That 5 of them shits? Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Protagonist said, I had surgery and pooped on myself when I was 15. And since then, I appreciate every bathroom. I do keep vinegar to spray them, though. To spray them, though. You keep vinegar. Vinegar for what? Vinegar to spray in the bathroom to kill the scent. They got the little droppers. I keep forgetting to carry them out with me. The little droppers that okay, you got a warning. Okay. The little droppers that I tell y'all want to say some derogatory shit, come over to YouTube. They got the little droppers that you could drop in the toilet to kill the scent. Okay. Um, wait, what Zen say that somebody said they love to see it? The fuck? What Zen say? Angel said she's been there, protagonist, so she understands. So Angel, how did you come from there? You just did the work, the healing. And when did you realize you were ready to go back out and start hunting again? I am Jacinta said, wait, we got 11 people on here with 6 thumbs up. You know how they do me. Give me the thumbs up, y'all. On my thumb should be matching my eyes on YouTube. Angel said, I pride myself in the fact that I am always open to love. I pride myself of the fact that I'm always open to love. I think I am too, even though deep down inside I'll be like, no, that should be hurting too much. You be fucked up. It take a long time. You know, I never understood when people say my heart is broke. I'll be like, it really isn't broke because you're still living and breathing, but the shit feel broke. It do. Protagonist said, toxic means I won't fight for love anymore. I refuse to get that close to anyone. Mm. Is that considered toxic, y'all? What do y'all think? Help protagonist out. Do y'all think that's toxic? Protagonist said, toxic means I won't fight for love anymore. I refuse to get that close to anyone. Mm. That sounds like fear, right? And there's another topic upcoming where we're going to talk about fear and ego, okay? And how we let that drive and rule our lives, right? That sounds like fear protagonist, but that's okay. You know, it's nothing that healing won't fix. All right. Amazon said you might even meet someone who contributes it to that. Oh, who contributes to the healing if you allow yourself. Yes. Great point. Is it possible to be huntable even in your healing season and meet someone that contributes to your healing? Is that possible? Great question. Great perspective, Amazon. I love that. I am Jacinta said, sometimes healing is sometimes forever. That's why I think you should have peace within during your healing season. Mary J said last night she's single by choice and she's choosing her peace right now. I ain't mad at her. Got to do the work before pulling in another person. And so I love the fact that protagonist injected his perspective and he said he is not huntable on purpose because he's working on himself. I got to respect that. So protagonist, when women hunt you, if they have, I can't remember if you said you've been hunted or not, right? And you're not huntable, or even if a woman in the future tries to hunt you and you're still inside saying to yourself you're not huntable, how would you communicate that to a person at that point? Someone that's really interested in you and you know deep inside that you're not ready for a relationship, you're not huntable, you don't want to entertain this shit. How would you express that to the person, protagonist? Okay? How would you? I am Jacinta. You said I get that shit. A stalker. Who's a stalker? Well, I'm trying to figure out why Quanda thinks she a stalker. Okay? I'm trying to figure out why you a stalker. And is that something that you're trying to control or you like being a stalker? You know, I know somebody that's a stalker, but they don't know I know they're a stalker because the world is small. And I found out they were stalking. Right? And I was like, the fuck? You know? Crazy. I am Jacinta said, love finds you unexpectedly. But, girl, I am Jacinta. You saying that to my face, you saying that directly to me. Because I promise you, when I got out of my last relationship, I wasn't really looking for anything, but baby, I'm good. I'm having a great dating experience. And I've been saying that for a while now. I'm really loving it. All right. I am. Unexpectedly, like I am Jacinta said. Now, I didn't say love. Get out my business. You know, I'm still guarded a bit. I'm still coming out brick by brick, right? But love finds you unexpectedly. It does. It does. And timing. Protagonist says, once a chick mentions, I talk money math too much, the hunt ends abruptly. Oh! So you got to find someone who's compatible and has the same drive. That's not hard. Protagonist, you might meet somebody that's into the same money making thing as you. You might meet somebody that's into the same money making thing as you. And y'all might click just based on your joint interest in that, right? Now, I don't know if my man talking about money all the time would irritate me as long as he's making the money. Now, if you talking about money and I don't see no money, I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up, cause please. But if you talking about money and you making moves and you building, baby, I love it. Let's talk that shit together. Hey, Brandilla, good morning. Protagonist says, oh, Aquanda said, I never really been hunted. They run away from me. Why is that, Aquanda? Why do you think you've never been hunted? Did you ever sit back and assess that of yourself and say, how come motherfuckers don't hunt me? Why do they run from me? And if you've asked yourself that, what was the outcome? What was the answer? I've never been hunted. They run away from me. Why? Why do they run away from you? Right? Let's unpack that shit. Cheryl Lee said you can also get your water consumption from fruit. Yes, H3O2. I don't eat a lot of fruit. I buy it and then I look at it, watch it go bad. I try. If you are thirsty, try eating some fruit and it'll quench your thirst and fill your stomach. Now, the one thing that I do enjoy when I'm really thirsty and I want something sweet, grapes, especially the dark berry colored ones. I love those. Those quench my thirst and satisfy my hunger, and they don't upset my stomach. So that's a good point. If you're out and you're thirsty and you don't want to drink water because you don't want to have to piss, eat some fruit, to quench your thirst. Pat said, protagonist, the fact that you are aware probably means that you are ready. And this is what I'm asking. I mean, he's so aware of the shit that he's working on, right? At this point, that's why I asked, at what point are you going to open yourself up for a relationship? Because you are so aware of the stuff that you're working on. You are so present, okay? With where you are in your life and what it is you want in a partner. You want someone that's interested in some of the same things that you're interested in. Finances, building, right? You love kids. It's out there. It's out there. I don't think we're ever fully healed. I don't think we're ever fully healed. Like Theo said, there's always something to heal from. Johnny Leon Hill said, if you wait for everything to completely heal, perfect, you will die unfulfilled and unproductive. Wow. Understand that you will always have something that will hold you back. So you might as well try. I got to show that on the screen. This is deep. This is a comment, not just for this topic, but in general. If you wait for everything to completely heal or be perfect, you will die unfulfilled. This statement relates to everything in your life. Whether you're deciding to go back to school, whether you're deciding to start a family, whether you're deciding to get married, build a business, start a business, whatever the fuck it is. If you wait for everything to be completely healed or perfect, you will die unfulfilled and unproductive. Understand that you will always have something that will hold you back, so you might as well try. Mm. And that is all we can do. This is for the person that's out there trying to get up from the fall that they had, whether it's relationship, whether it's disappointment, maybe they got laid off of work, whatever the case may be. Don't wait for shit to be perfect to get what you want, to try to go for what you want. You might as well try. Thank you, Johnny. Oh, vinegar to clean the toilet seat. Got it. I use them. I always carry wipes on me, and I use those toilet seat covers. But I have yet to run into a situation where the place didn't have toilet seat covers, and I put like 3 of them on. Johnny Leon Hill said, I'm a hunter, but I'm also a giver. So I had to be careful choosing someone if I know they were healing, because then I would become their savior. And I love to be needed and the relationship would crumble. That, Johnny, that's a whole nother topic. That, you opened up a wormhole. That's a whole nother topic. Listen to what Johnny said. He's a hunter, but he has to be careful, right? Because he's a giver. So if he meets someone that is in their healing season, he then becomes their savior, right? And he loves to be needed. He loves to be needed, and it causes the relationship to crumble under the weight of the stress in the relationship of me giving and them needing. Wow, that's deep. That shit is deep, because how many times I felt empty in relationships, not just with significant others, but with friends and family members, because you're always, I'm always needed. And I have been, I think that it's something that's programmed in me, because I'm not going to say I love to be needed, but there's something in me that caters, to people's needs. But I don't like it. That's the one thing I don't like about myself. Like, I want to stop doing that. Right. And I don't know where it came from, but that shit is deep, because I have felt so empty and so depleted from people needing so much from me, but I presented myself as that savior. And they constantly keep coming, and you be like, what? And the relationship crumbles, because you get to a point where you're like, I don't want to be needed. I know I've been there. Mm. Who said, I had a couple of people hunt me, but I'm a Sagittarius, natural born hunters. I go for what I like, rejection or no rejection. And I love you for that. I love you for that. I'm battling, I fear of rejection. So, I be scared to put myself out there, but I do hunt a little bit. I do throw my bones out there. Okay. Brandilla said, I just recently found that an old boyfriend from years ago had been searching for me for years. He searched the internet, even paid a service to find me. Wow. What did you say when y'all spoke? Were you flattered by that, or did you feel he was stalking you? I need to know more. You need to jump on the video and tell us that. The fuck? Fancy K said the unexpected person / relationship that you weren't looking for are the best. Mm. Aren't they, Fancy K? Aren't they the best? Mm. Pat said, protagonist, your $45 could take your date to the Museum of Natural History. Pack a lunch, take the ferry, Staten Island, and stay on the turn back to Manhattan. You'll have money left over. Yup. The crazy shit is, yesterday when we drove into the city, right? We passed by the Circle Line, because we were driving down the West Side Highway, and we passed on the Circle Line. And I was like, damn, that brings back memories. I remember at least, when it was a big deal, right? It was a big deal to get on the Circle Line. Anybody remember that? Just to ride the Circle Line. It was like, them shits look raggedy as fuck now. I looked at them shits and I was like, they look ghetto. And people still getting on them. I guess the tourists. I love that, Ghost. Ghost says, I'm living that now, baby. And that was the response to Fancy K saying the unexpected person relationships are that you weren't looking for are the best. That's our couple that's coming on Coffee with Friends on September 30th. Don't miss it. I am Jacinta said, nah, that's not toxic at protagonist. I don't think it is either. I don't think it's toxic, protagonist. You are so in tune and in touch with who you are as a person. And each time we have this conversation and we talk through these topics on Coffee with Friends, and you give us your perspective and your opinion, right? It tells me that I want to agree with Johnny. It tells me, or Zen, I think Zen said it, that you're ready. You're ready to give shit a chance. Okay? Protagonist said, real talk. I never experienced real love from my mom to my bro, to my father, to each relationship. So I'm working on focusing on me and not looking for love from other. You know what? That's deep, and I respect that. Okay? Because admitting that on this show, that's going to be on social media, floating around forever, and anybody can listen to it, to be able to admit on here that you never experienced real love from your mom or your bro or your father. A lot of people haven't. Protagonist, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. Right? And that's why a lot of motherfuckers are healing from childhood traumas, because a lot of us have experienced a lot of things in our childhood and a lot of things we haven't experienced. And in your case, you're saying you have not had that love experience. Right? And so you're trying to get that with yourself before you go out and do it with someone else. I'm telling telling you, you are doing the fucking work, protagonist, right here in the open. Because a lot of motherfuckers, I'm telling you right now, wouldn't even be able to say half the stuff that you said. A lot of motherfuckers, you'll be like, so why do you think you're toxic? They'll be like, I don't the fuck know. But you know exactly what you're working on. You know exactly the childhood traumas that are affecting you, right? And you also know that it's not healthy for you to be in another relationship because you don't want to pass that toxic shit off to somebody else. Mm. Protagonist, I'm proud of you. I'm telling you, you're doing the work. Protagonist says, no one approaches me like that. But if someone approached me, I would straight up say hi. Oh, I would straight up say, I'm still hurt from my baby mama. I'm hurt by not seeing my son. And I express myself on social media to find a better man, whatever the fuck works for you. You know, therapy is not one thing, right? It's whatever works for you. Zen said, here's what's real. I was done. I said, fuck everything and was getting ready to move to Florida. I did move to Florida for a short period of time and came back. I was forced to go to a wedding that I didn't want to go to. I met my husband. Yes, he hunted me. Wow. That's how you met Eric? Wow. Amazing. When I met Zen, he and Eric were already together, a couple, right? You weren't legally married then, but you're legally married now, right? It's beautiful. I love it. But the point is, still from Zen, even though I was done, I was still open to see where things went. But he was different, not like the others. I think it was the universe giving me what I needed. And look at this. How many years later? 20 something? Don't avoid a blessing. Zen, thank you for that testimony. This is why I tell my business on here, not because I'm trying to tell my business and embarrass people or myself, but you never know if other people are dealing with some of the same similar situations that you're dealing with, and it helps other people out there to know that they're not by themselves. That they're not by themselves. Thank you, Zen, for sharing that. I am Jacinta said, but wait at protagonist. Money isn't everything, but I do get that it's important. I think the universe will bring you the right girl at the right time. That's why I said timing is everything. Like that shit gonna fall on your lap and you're not gonna be able to avoid it, protagonist. Mm, okay. Theo said, I love that protagonist is doing the work. When the unexpected love happens, the woman he is with will benefit from him doing the work. For real. Now that's some real talk. That for real, the woman is going to benefit from this, protagonist. I'm proud of you. I am. Like, if we rewind a year or so to now, I love what you're saying. The work is being done. Okay. Um, I am Jacinta said, I agree 100% at Johnny. You said that shit. She didn't say shit, but I said it because he laid the dang down. Okay. Zen said at Johnny Leon, so well said. And further, love is a risk. Loving someone is a gift. But if you don't risk anything, you don't gain anything. Woo! Y'all come in with the deep life lessons, y'all. Love is a risk. That you were talking to me. Thank you, Zen. You talking to me? Are you pointing at me at the same time? You telling me this? Love is a risk. Loving someone is a gift. But if you don't risk anything, you don't gain anything. I love it. Okay? Cheryl Lee said, yes, at Johnny. I know a few Mr. Save a hoes. not save a hoe. The fuck? Brandilla said, I was flattered. He's a great guy and shows so much love. He's everything. Handsome, business owner, a good person, well endowed and skilled. So did you meet up with him and smash? I'm asking. The fuck? I mean, you single now, right, Brandilla? And this man hunted you. He literally, this is a hunter. This motherfucker done searched the internet, hired a service to find your ass. So I know you gonna give him some snatch. Don't lie. He invested in his hunting. The fuck? I love that. That excited me. Okay. I am Jacinta is shouting. She's a Sagittarius for life too. Okay. Oh, protagonist is a Sag too. Y'all rough on here. Zen said, "Oh, see, I can't help y'all. Sages are crazy as fuck." No help for y'all. That's why I said, I mean, I'm saying the fuck. I'm saying it is 9:10, y'all. I'm gonna get through the rest of these comments and then end the day. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. And y'all know what tomorrow is, right? Tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. We could talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, right? So whatever topic you want to bring to the table on Freestyle Friday, we are here. I absolutely love when y'all jump on the camera. So I would love for Freestyle Fridays to be the time when people literally just jump on and off the camera to give their perspectives. I don't give a fuck if your hair is combed, right? I don't care if you got your pajamas on. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and we're having coffee. Okay. I'm in my pajamas. The only reason why I got this on is because I did the walk of shame this morning and I took my pants off and threw some yoga pants on because I'm just gonna jump on and ride my bike before I shower. But I look at me. Those coils that I had yesterday. mhm, they gone, y'all. They gone. So my hair, it just is what it is. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I can't be dressing the fuck up and doing my hair every damn morning. All right. So y'all gonna get authentically me. The fuck. Okay, here I am. The guy I'm talking about is Sag also. The fuck? This is Brandilla. All right. Don't forget the thumbs up on YouTube if you're still here. Thank you for that reminder, Amazon 46 Triple D. And if you're on IG, give me the hearts, right? If you're on Facebook, give me the like, comment. What the fuck? Facebook be ghosty. I'm gonna stop streaming on Facebook because y'all don't fucking want to see me anyway. Protagonist says, I call it toxic because I can offer more, but I choose not to. You choose not to. Got it. Zen said, that's not toxic. That's a boundary and a choice. Get him, Zen. Get him, Zen. Thank you. That's not toxic. That's a boundary and a choice. Toxic is impacting someone else's life in a negative way. That doesn't appear to be the case here. And it doesn't. You are more aware of yourself than you are giving yourself credit for, protagonist. Okay. 22, Zen said 22 years, soon to be 23. I love it. Damn. I guess I'm never going to get the opportunity to say I've been in a relationship for 23 years. Unless I get married now and stay with him until I'm 90, 80. The fuck? It could happen. I am just to say, yep, as Zen, same thing happened to me. So unexpected. I think, yeah, that unexpected shit would just come and knock your fucking socks off, right? I love it. And I love y'all. But that is Coffee with Friends, and I'm Raw to the Bone. Thank you, y'all, for joining in and sharing some of the most intimate things in your life on this show, because this is not private. This is all over the fucking social media. But the one thing that I've learned in the 2+ years doing this show is that, listen, people don't want to feel like they're by themselves in the pain and the hurt that they feel. And there's so many of us going through things that, and many going through things that we're ashamed to express to other people. Right? And I'm not even going to say why are you ashamed, right? Because that's a process that you have to go through, right? But for me, I was ashamed of a lot of shit that happened in my lifetime. Things that I've done, things that I've experienced, right? Ways that I felt deep down inside. And when I got on this show and I started to unpack my stories, my realities, my truths, right? And you guys jumped on and started unpacking too, I was like, wow. I'm not out here by myself. I'm not freaking out. Like this is normal human being shit, y'all. It's nothing for us to be ashamed about or embarrassed about. This is life. But the beautiful part in this is that we are working on being better. See, that is the beauty of it all. is that we are not committed to staying in this toxic situations. We're not committed to keeping the childhood traumas on us. We're not committed to keeping the adult traumas on us. We're not. We are, when we come on this show and we talk and we share our perspectives and we give our opinions and we unpack and give testimonies, we are committing to heal and be better each day, every day. Because none of us are perfect, right? So I say, keep the fuck going in the process. Keep going. The same way we talk about hashtag Fit Friends, show up for your body. If you show up, your body and your mind will show up for you. It will. It will. All right. And so 9:15, I didn't get a chance to do a hashtag Fit Friends moment, but I want to say, y'all, that I got to pin down Yoga Girl Sai and Damaris because they came up with the first two challenges that they want to do, water challenge and a yoga challenge, right? And so I need to meet with Yoga Girl Side to see how she wants us to do this challenge. I could do yoga classes on my Peloton, but how are we going to track that, right? We have to, I'm not going to create no complicated tracking mechanism. I'm going to assume that we're all adults, right? And if we say we're signing up for a challenge, at the end of that challenge, we jump on and we honestly give, our accomplishments, where we think we could have did better, right? How the 15 days has helped us. All of that, right? We have to be honest and accountable. I'm not going to create no tracking sheet or none of that. It's going to be a 15-day challenge for those that want to participate in it. Participate in it. I will create, if anything, I might create a chat, right? And if people want to join it and put their goal settings there, they can. But I would prefer that at the end of the 15 days that we jump on a live and we talk through how 15 days helped us, right? That's going to be the focus, right? To talk about how we accomplished those 15 days. And even if you only did 5 of those days, tell us, right? This is what people need to know. Why are you struggling to get through committing to a 15-day workout challenge, health challenge, right? Okay. And so that the book, I got a lot of shit that's going on. The book club, I said I was going to put together a list. I didn't get to do that yet, but I am going to try to work on that this weekend and I will drop a list of books in. Theo, I'm surprised you're not in my hashtag reading for friends milestone leader group, right? Because you read a lot of good books too. All right. If anybody want to be a milestone leader, let me know. That just means I'm going to add you to a group chat where we talk about formulating what books we're going to read, how we're going to communicate it out, et cetera, et cetera. Same thing for hashtag Fit Friends. Anybody that wants to be milestone leaders in hashtag Fit Friends chat, I will add you there are people already in that chat where we chat occasionally back and forth, and that's where we will orchestrate and consolidate our thoughts and put together our next steps, right? All right. And with that, y'all, hey, VDI, Brandilla said, I'm going to join tomorrow and tell y'all about this tomorrow. I like to update y'all. Y'all been through a lot with me. Yes, please. Okay. All right, Theo, I'll add you to which one, the Fit Friends or the Reading with Friends or both? Which one you really should do Fit Friends too. You certified in cycling. The fuck? You need to give us a challenge too, Theo. All right. So I will add Theo. I will add you to the we don't know yet. That's what the chat is for, Theo. So I will add you to Reading for Friends. We need to talk, we need to come up with a list of books, present it to Coffee with Friends members, and pick a book. We're only reading books that lend to healing, right? Learning about our culture, stuff like that, history, stuff like that. We're not reading trash, maintenance man, coldest winter ever, none of that. We're not reading none of that. We're reading books that is going to, even books that tell you how to start your business, whatever books that y'all want to get into. Okay. Let's start building that list. And with that, y'all, I appreciate you. Make sure you continue to love up on your brothers and sisters. And I'm going to give you the motivation for the day as we leave. Because you know what I say, even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Hey! Go, 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 hey! Go. I never answer to no man. I still go. Let me tell y'all what that little statement right there means to me. Okay? There was someone in my life that did not like my show. They didn't like this show. I don't answer to no man. I continue to go. Right? And guess what? My show is still here 2+ years later. Okay? You can still go. When people don't support you, you can still motherfucking go. Don't let the people that stop supporting you stop you from going for your dreams. All right? Slide right past that energy. Even when there's no hope. Listen. I never answer to no man. I still go, and that's a word. Y'all can still go. And with that, this is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Y'all see me, I'm still the fuck going, and so are y'all. And with that, I'm out. Going for now, but never forever. Peace. Hey. You got a mind, but even that could change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it. And if you play a game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game.